Hello from Kazakhstan, baby! For those of you that don't know, Kazakhstan is located in Central Asia. It's not a typical backpacker destination. Whenever I talk to someone about my travel plans, everyone asks me, why Kazakhstan? And I said, why not? I mean, yeah, not so many people outside of Central Asia know much about this part of the world, including me. But I'm curious, I want to find out more. So yeah, I booked my flight from Taipei to Almaty and now I'm here. I still have to learn a lot about this kind of videos, but I'm willing to show you around. So let's jump in. My plan is to travel all distance within the next few months only by crossing land borders and finally make my way to India. Europeans and Americans can stay in Kazakhstan visa-free for 30 days. In other countries like Tajikistan, I have to apply for an e-visa, and whether I will be able to enter Turkmenistan is written in the stars.
One of the main things to do in Almaty is visiting the Green Bazaar. It's the oldest market in Almaty and the most famous one in whole Kazakhstan.
People sell not only nuts, fruit and vegetables, but also meat products like horse meat, pig and goat heads, cow tongues and cock scops.
Here in Almaty, everyone thinks that I'm Russian. It's kind of funny because it's the first time in 1 year of traveling that I'm not instantly recognized as a tourist. So the indigenous people of this country are actually Asian looking with almond shaped eyes. But nowadays a lot of Russians live here too, since Kazakhstan used to be part of the USSR. I'm here at a beautiful cathedral, super colorful, and I have to say I really like this town. City, sorry to be correct. It's quite a big city. It has 4 million inhabitants. And there are quarters where you can find Louis Vuitton and the rich brands. But I'm in an old quarter right now. Kazakhstan is bilingual, which means there are 2 languages spoken here, Kazakh and Russian. Many people speak only one of them, and only a small amount of people speak English. For me, it was really interesting to find out how life is gonna be in Kazakhstan. Many parts are super modern. I didn't expect that too much. I didn't have any expectations actually before I came here. I really wanted to experience it the first time myself without any pre-knowledge. And yeah, many things turned out to be very similar to the life in Europe. For example, the supermarkets are quite cheap, same structure, they have similar brands there. What is different, of course, the language. I didn't speak any Russian before, and now I'm learning a little bit, or I try my best. It's very helpful if you can read the words, because sometimes they're similar to English or German or even another language that uses these words. So it's very helpful if you can understand the letters. I'm practicing myself every day now. Kefir, oregano, cocktail, creamy rosa. Stop. As I'm planning to camp a lot in Central Asia, I had to tick off one thing here. I've been to 3 outdoor shops here in Almaty, so there's plenty of chances to buy camping stuff. I've already bought a sleeping bag for 10 degrees comfort, and I will buy a tent now, which is very light, 1.5 kilograms. I've barely seen this kind of tent. I will get this now. Whew, I have so much stuff with me already, but this is necessary. Thank you. Okay, now I'm perfectly prepared. I have my tent, I have my sleeping bag, I have a yoga mat, and I have small stuff like cutlery and bowls and a cup and something to sit. So I think I'm very prepared for a camping trip, and with that I can basically sleep wherever I want, so I feel very independent now. I like this feeling a lot. This is how I woke up every day. I spend around €5 per night on this hostel, It was very comfortable, very cozy, nothing special but enough for me. And I lived there together with this cute kitty. So I stayed at this hostel called Hostel and made great friends here. So it felt like home. I could cook here every day my vareniki, my dumplings with mashed potatoes. Yeah, I've been exploring Almaty a little bit, but mostly I worked things out, edited and organized myself, planned the trip and visa situation and everything. So yeah, it was good to rest a little bit in a place where I feel very comfortable and welcomed. My favorite snack here in Kazakhstan now. These balls are called kurd and they're like dry cheese. For me they taste like very spicy parmesan, but not hot spicy, but more like it's so intense. Also salty. They're made of fermented milk and dried, so it's like a dried cheese and they're so good. I also mix them in my salad. They're like really dry parmesan. So good. I think you have to get used to it though, because it's very intense. But once you start eating them, you can't stop. It's a very interesting taste here. Oh. I asked my friend Anel to write down a sentence that explains that I'm vegetarian, I don't eat meat, but bread or rice will be enough for me, and thank you for the invitation. So something I could show locals in case I don't have any internet, but they invite me to dinner, for example. And she was so sweet, she printed it even and also gave me this chocolate, so sweet. So sweet. I have the best friends here. They gave me this shirt as a goodbye present as I'm leaving Almaty tomorrow. And it's so cute, it has a print with a typical Kazakh woman and the eagle on it. And I will wear it here a lot, I'm sure. By the way, the best view of Almaty you can get is from Cathedral. I went here by cable car together with my friend Anel. And here I'm having a last supper with my friends Jasmine, Janar and Anel. Before I make my way to the train station because I'm leaving Almaty. I'm a bit sad, but also I'm looking forward to see more of Kazakhstan. 17 hours of night train ride are awaiting me and I'm off to Turkestan. Spoiler, this train ride was an adventure itself and I really loved it. Watch my next video to see how it went.